Can we just talk about the Chargers for a minute? I know this is my mommy channel, and this is not usually the type of video that I make, although truth be told, this is kind of my hodgepodge miscellaneous type channel. Basically anything that's not our family vlog goes here. So this is kind of out of left field as far as the kind of videos that I normally make, so bear with me. But I just... 2 and 7. I'm just gonna get some things off my chest, okay? Alright. So before I go any further, let me just clarify that I am a San Diego Chargers fan. I have been a San Diego Chargers fan literally my whole life. As in, I own a teddy bear that's wearing a Chargers shirt that my mom bought when she was 3 months pregnant with me, like my whole life. And I realize we have had worse seasons. We have had much less to work with on our team. We have had worse coaches. Yes, I remember when it was worse. That said, come on guys, we're 2 and 7. We have not had this bad of a record in literally over a decade. I mean, really, we're in last place in our division, a division we used to dominate and easily win season after season. What is this? Like, all the while that we're literally first in offense in the whole entire league, and our defense isn't even ranked that bad either. You look at the stats, you look at how well Phillip Rivers is performing, and then you look at a record. It makes no sense. It's just been a very disappointing season for Charger fans, especially after tonight. I just feel like nail, coffin, that's it. We got Keenan Allen out for the whole season with a lacerated kidney. We got MacLeod injured now. Who knows how long he'll be out. I feel like that's it. As soon as he got hurt, I knew our season was definitely over. It was probably over before that. But we just had no prayer. It's so demoralizing to start out a game playing so well and dominate the whole game and still lose, especially for such stupid, bonehead reasons. I mean, this is basic football, guys. This is like fundamental, basic, nitty-gritty stuff that you should know from children. Like, children play this game and you'll realize, when you're on the O-line and you would be an ineligible player downfield, to not run past the line of scrimmage, especially when it's completely unnecessary. I think that was the most frustrating thing for me, is because it wasn't even needed. He was running along with the defenders and wasn't even blocking or anything. He was just following them. I don't know why. If he had stopped in his tracks and just stood there back at the line of scrimmage, that play still would have happened. Phillip Rivers still would have been successful and getting that touchdown pass, and Antonio Gates still would have caught it, and we would have gotten the touchdown, and then we probably would have won the game. This is rookie stuff, guys. Rookie mistakes. This should not be happening. So you sit there and you wonder, okay, so statistically our team is doing so well, but our record is so terrible. What is wrong? What is the problem? How do we fix it? So we know we have a good quarterback. We know that he's doing the best that he can do. I mean, yes, he has made some mistakes because he's human. Nobody's perfect, not even Tom Brady, but he's doing, overall has been doing a phenomenal job, and he has tried and tried, and he's still one man, and he cannot carry the whole entire team. Yes, we have had injuries. I mean, like we said, Keenan Allen gone for the season. MacLeod got hurt today. We know Antonio Gates has spent some time out. Lots of the teams in the league have had tons of injuries. A lot of them have overcome them, and for some reason with our team, when we start having injuries, we just can't play well anymore. And then when you have these replacements coming onto the field and making stupid mistakes, like what with the Inman with his fumble, I mean, what is this? It's your chance to shine and you blow it. So then it makes me feel like, is this a coaching problem? Are the coaches not doing their job and making sure that the players are prepared? And then here we go. if you really stop and think about it, come on now. Philip Rivers, he's got a lot on his mind. He has a big family, he's got lots of kids, and he's got this looming over his head that the team is probably going to leave San Diego and he's going to have to move away, and how's that going to affect his family? You know, I'm sure his kids have lots of friends and feel really well established in the community. He's been with the Chargers for all these years. Spanos family. Don't even get me started on them. Remember how Archie Manning didn't want either of his sons to play for our team, and even when we literally picked Eli Manning, he said, nope, I'm not playing for you because the Spanos family. That's why. He knows how terrible team owners they are, and they are terrible. I mean, if we look back on Mark Turner and the GM, whose name escapes me, I guess he was just that bad that I just didn't even remember his name, they held on to their jobs far too long. They should have been fired years before they were. Before that, we had Marty Schottenheimer, who took us to the playoffs. We had the winningest season we had in a long time, and he got fired just because, again, aforementioned GM didn't like him. What? So anyway, the Spanos family. So they want to move the team because they're having a toddler tantrum about the fact that they can't have a brand new stadium when the city of San Diego doesn't have the funds. Guys, the city of San Diego is not doing so hot financially, so then they decided they're going to go look elsewhere. So now they're thinking, and they're trying to justify this by saying, well, 25% of our season ticket holders live in LA County. 25%? Because math? So let's try to preserve this 25% of our fans and just, I guess, forget about the majority of them then, who are in San Diego. I mean, for me personally, it wouldn't affect things much because we're not even in San Diego. We have the Navy keeping us out here on the East Coast, so we can't even go to the games anyway, and most of the games we don't even get to see on TV because they rarely choose our game to be the one to watch. So I don't really get to see them play as much, but it's just so demoralizing when I'm seeing them on national TV making fools out of themselves, and all the while knowing that, like, the turmoil that is going on within the team because the Spanos family is thinking about, like, literally, like, they're literally serious. They're going to apply for it in January to move the team, and do they stop and think about how that is really going to impact the franchise, the team, the players? Like, do they even care? Do they even care? I mean, that's the only thing I could think of why our team is completely unraveling, even though they have such good talent. On paper, you would think we would have the opposite record that we do. So what is the problem? Probably a whole bunch of drama and stress, because I'm sure a lot of the players probably don't want to leave. I get it. I'm just a fan. For all I know, I have no clue what I'm talking about. Like, to me, it makes no sense. To me, it does not seem like it's a good move for the team. And when they're saying, hey, not enough of our fans are going to the games, and all these home games aren't really like home field advantage because there's so many more fans from the other team showing up, and it's really difficult for us. So, like, I get that, but on the other hand, so you think that going to a new town where only 25% of your fans live, and probably also sharing the stadium with our arch rivals, by the way. So you think that will mean more people will show up? Because I really don't think so. I think it'll be even worse, honestly. So that's not going to solve the problem. Aside from that, like, how many fans are going to jump ship when they leave San Diego? I know of at least a few of them that I know personally who will be done with them if they're not the San Diego Chargers. And that's sad. Like, you're alienating your own fan base. Your fan base is what makes you. That's what gives you your success. That's how you make your money. I don't have all the answers. I don't know how to fix it. I just know obviously something is very, very amiss. Maybe we need to make another coaching change. I just know the season's definitely over. We're definitely not making the playoffs. How many times have we let a really talented player just walk and get nothing for it? How many times are we just worried about the money and not thinking about what's actually best for the team and the franchise and the fans? And it's just sad to me to see what's happening to my team and the future of my team. It probably won't even be the San Diego Chargers anymore. I don't even know what they're going to call them. The Carson Chargers? Los Angeles Chargers? feel like it has affected the team. I can't figure out any other reason that our record would be so bad, that we just keep losing coin flip kind of scenarios that just don't go our way. Once again, our record is 2-7. 2-7. The last time it's been this bad was 2003, before we had Phillip Rivers. I'm just frustrated, guys. I'm just frustrated. I'm tired of losing games over these tiny little mistakes. I tweeted to Dean Spanos and Fabriani, basically like the entire like management team of such San Diego Chargers. Nothing. I know they probably get a lot, but I just feel like the fans are talking to a brick wall. I just feel like it's falling on deaf ears, and they just don't care. I feel like as long as the Spanos family owns the Chargers, that it's just going to be more of the same. I just feel like it's just going to be a constant roller coaster of disappointment, and I just feel like they're never going to live up to their full potential. My husband is a Packers fan. He divorced the Chargers way back in 1997, I think it was, and he's been encouraging me to do the same. And I used to just be like, absolutely not. The Chargers are my team. Win, lose, or tie. Charger fan till I die. I mean, I can't even remember the last time I got to watch a Charger game and actually be able to just enjoy it, and instead of being stressed to the max, like down to the wire, worried about losing. And most of the time lately, we do end up losing, and it's just demoralizing, and I just don't know how much more of this that I can take, and I don't know how much more of this you can take. And I know there's people out there who are definitely not going to agree with me, and that's okay. I just don't know if my heart can take it anymore, guys. 2-7. You kidding me? 2-7 with one of the best quarterbacks in the entire league right now, and he's playing awesome, including a game where he threw 500 friggin' yards. And we're 2-7. We have one of the best tight ends in the league. 2-7? It's ridiculous. I feel like I might have to be done now. I feel like leaving the city of San Diego would just be such a slap in the face, especially to go share a stadium with the Raiders, which are our division rival. That's like the Packers and the Bears going and sharing a stadium in freaking Waukegan. That's just wrong on so many levels. Alright, I've been ranting enough. I feel like I had so much more profound and intelligent things to say in my head before I actually set the camera up and started filming. So, I have more to say in another video in the future, so you might want to subscribe down below if you aren't already. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching and listening to me rant and ramble. Feel free if you disagree, go ahead. If you want to leave a comment, that's fine. Just, I do ask, please be respectful. Thanks for watching. Bye. So as I said